After the 1979 Iranian Revolution, they brought more than suitcases. Hidden inside family memories were recipes that had been cooked for generations. During the early 1980s, many newcomers worked long hours rebuilding their lives. Outside, they adapted to American culture. Inside their apartments, however, another story unfolded. Kitchens became places where the smell of saffron, dried herbs, onions, and slow-cooked stews reminded families of the homes they had left behind. While many Americans had never heard of these dishes, Iranian families quietly continued preparing them every week. Today, we're exploring the first 9 authentic dishes that helped preserve a culture in exile. 1. Ghormeh Sabzi, often called Iran's national dish. Ghormeh Sabzi filled tiny Los Angeles apartments with the rich aroma of parsley, cilantro, fenugreek, and slow-cooked beef. Kidney beans simmered for hours while dried Persian limes gave the stew its signature tangy flavor. Even after exhausting workdays, families believed this comforting meal was worth every minute because it tasted like home. 2. Tahdig, children often rushed to the kitchen hoping to receive the prized crispy rice from the bottom of the pot. Known as Tahdig, this golden crust was created by carefully steaming rice with butter or oil until perfectly crisp. Every household had its own technique, and friendly arguments often broke out over whose tahdig was the crunchiest. 3. Fezenjan, reserved for special occasions, but still prepared whenever relatives gathered. Fezenjan combined ground walnuts with pomegranate molasses into a thick, sweet, and sour sauce. Chicken slowly absorbed the rich flavors while the walnuts created a silky texture unlike anything common in American cooking during the 1980s. 4. Kabab Sabzi, packed with parsley, cilantro, dill, green onions, eggs, and walnuts. Kabab Sabzi looked almost entirely green. It wasn't an omelet in the American sense, but a dense herb-filled dish served with fresh bread, yogurt, and vegetables. Many immigrant families made it because fresh herbs were inexpensive and reminded them of spring celebrations back in Iran. 5. Adas Polaris, mixed with lentils, caramelized onions, raisins, and occasionally small pieces of lamb, created a filling meal for families watching every dollar. Adas Polo stretched simple ingredients into enough food for everyone around the table while still delivering incredible flavor. 6. Kashki badamjani, plants were roasted until soft before being mashed with fried onions, garlic, mint, and fermented whey known as kashk. The smoky dip was served with flatbread as an appetizer or light dinner. Although kashk was initially difficult to find in American grocery stores, Iranian markets in Westwood gradually began importing it for homesick customers. 7. Zarishk polo, more bright red barberries scattered across fluffy saffron rice made this dish instantly recognizable. Served with tender braised chicken, it became one of the most popular meals at family celebrations. The sweet tart berries balanced the richness of the meat and transformed an ordinary dinner into something unforgettable. 8. Ash Reshteh, this thick noodle soup contained beans, herbs, spinach, lentils, and Persian noodles, topped with fried onions, garlic, mint oil, and kashk. It became especially popular during cooler California evenings. Many families believed every bowl carried comfort, health, and good fortune. 9. Mirza Ghazamai, originally from northern Iran, this smoky eggplant dish blended roasted eggplants with tomatoes, garlic, and eggs. The vegetables were cooked until creamy before being scooped onto warm bread. Although simple, it demonstrated how ordinary ingredients could become deeply satisfying through traditional techniques. These meals rarely appeared in restaurant menus during the early 1980s. Instead, they remained hidden behind apartment doors, shared among relatives, neighbors, and close friends. Every recipe preserved a piece of Iranian identity during a time of enormous change. While Los Angeles outside continued moving at its fast American pace, these kitchens quietly protected traditions that had crossed an ocean. By the mid-1980s, Los Angeles had quietly become the largest center of Iranian life outside Iran. Neighborhoods like Westwood slowly filled with Persian bakeries, grocery stores, and family-owned businesses. but long before these communities became widely recognized, countless traditional meals were still being prepared behind closed apartment doors. These recipes carried stories of family gatherings, holidays, and childhood memories that immigrants refused to leave behind. Let's continue our journey with dishes number 10 through 18.1. Bagali Polo ba Mahikathis, elegant dish featured fragrant basmati rice mixed with dill and tender fava beans, served alongside slow-braised lamb shanks. The lamb was cooked for several hours until it nearly fell off the bone. Although it was considered a luxury meal, many families prepared it during Nowruz or whenever relatives visited. The aroma of dill and saffron instantly reminded older generations of celebrations back in Iran. 11. Sabzi Polo ba Mehi, fresh herb rice served with fried or baked fish, became especially important during Persian New Year celebrations. Parsley, cilantro, dill, and green onions were mixed throughout fluffy rice, while the fish was seasoned simply with turmeric, salt, and black pepper. Even in Southern California, families searched local seafood markets to recreate this beloved holiday tradition. 12. Abgusht, also known as dizi. This hearty stew combined lamb, chickpeas, white beans, potatoes, onions, tomatoes, and dried Persian limes. After hours of cooking, the broth was poured into bowls while the remaining ingredients were mashed together into a thick mixture. Eaten with flatbread, the meal was simple but filling, making it perfect for hard-working immigrant families rebuilding their lives. 13. Lubia polaris, layered with green beans, tomatoes, onions, and seasoned ground beef, created a comforting one-pot meal. Cinnamon and turmeric added warmth without overpowering the ingredients. Since it was affordable and easy to prepare in large quantities, lubia polo became a regular weeknight dinner in many Iranian American households. 14. Dolma, grape leaves were carefully filled with rice, herbs, split peas, and seasoned meat before being rolled by hand. Preparing dolma often became a family activity where grandparents, parents, and children sat together around the kitchen table. Each roll represented patience, teamwork, and traditions passed from one generation to the next. 15. Kodalt golden, Persian meat patties made with ground beef, grated potatoes, onions, eggs, and spices quickly became a favorite lunch. They could be served hot with rice or tucked into bread with tomatoes, pickles, and herbs for an easy sandwich. Many parents packed cutlet into lunchboxes because it stayed delicious even after cooling. 16. Juja kebab, chicken pieces marinated in saffron, yogurt, lemon juice, onions, and olive oil were grilled over open flames until tender and slightly charred. Weekend picnics in California parks often featured juja kebab alongside grilled tomatoes and buttery saffron rice. For many families, outdoor barbecues became an opportunity to reconnect with familiar traditions while embracing their new home. 17. Sholeh Zard, this beautiful saffron rice pudding glowed with its brilliant golden color. Flavored with rosewater, sugar, and cardamom before being decorated with cinnamon and sliced almonds, it was commonly served during religious holidays and family gatherings. Every spoonful offered sweetness along with memories of celebrations from years gone by. 18. Reshteh polaris, cooked with toasted noodles, raisins, dates, and occasionally tender chicken or lamb, created a unique combination of savory and sweet flavors. In Persian tradition, reshteh polo symbolized taking control of one's future. For immigrants beginning completely new lives in America, the meal carried especially meaningful symbolism, representing hope, resilience, and fresh beginnings. These dishes were much more than recipes. They connected generations separated by thousands of miles and helped preserve a rich cultural identity during uncertain times. Children growing up in Los Angeles learned Persian traditions around the dinner table, where every meal became a lesson in history, family, and belonging. Welcome to the final chapter of our journey through the hidden kitchens of Iranian immigrants in 1980s Los Angeles. By the late 1980s, the Persian community had grown stronger. Small grocery stores began importing saffron, barberries, dried limes, fresh herbs, and traditional breads that had once been nearly impossible to find. Restaurants slowly introduced Americans to Persian cuisine, but many of the most treasured recipes were still reserved for family gatherings. These final 9 dishes represent the heart of Iranian hospitality, proving that food can preserve culture in thousands of miles from home. 19. Khaleh Pakelthif, not an everyday meal. Khaleh pache remain an important tradition for many older immigrants. Made from slow-cooked sheep's head and feet, the rich broth simmered overnight until every bite became incredibly tender. Usually enjoyed early in the morning with fresh bread and lemon juice, it reminded many Iranians of neighborhood cafes back home where families gathered before sunrise. 20. Halim was one of the ultimate comfort foods. Wheat and lamb were cooked together for hours until they formed a smooth, creamy mixture, finished with cinnamon, melted butter, and sugar or salt depending on family preference. It was often served as breakfast during colder months. Preparing halim required patience, but every spoonful rewarded the effort. 21. Shirazi salad, simple yet refreshing. Shirazi salad combined diced cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, dried mint, and fresh lemon juice. This crisp side dish appeared beside almost every Persian meal. In sunny Southern California, its fresh ingredients were easy to find, making it one of the first traditional recipes many immigrant families continued preparing after arriving in America. 22. Boranius Phenethus healthy yogurt dish, blended cooked spinach with thick yogurt, garlic, and dried mint. Served cold with warm flatbread, it worked as both an appetizer and a light meal. Rich in flavor despite using only a handful of ingredients, Boranius Phenethus reflected the Persian talent for transforming simple foods into something memorable. 23. Kabab Koobideh ground beef or lamb mixed with grated onions, salt, pepper, and saffron was carefully shaped onto long metal skewers before being grilled over hot charcoal. Served with fluffy saffron rice, grilled tomatoes, onions, and fresh herbs, Kabab Koobideh became one of the dishes that eventually introduced countless Americans to Persian cuisine. Even today, it remains a favorite in Persian restaurants throughout Los Angeles. 24. Noon o Paneer Sabzi. Sometimes, the simplest meals carried the deepest meaning. Fresh flatbread, creamy white cheese, basil, mint, parsley, walnuts, and cucumbers formed a quick but satisfying meal enjoyed for breakfast, lunch, or evening snacks. Families often gathered around the table sharing these ingredients while talking for hours, proving that hospitality never depended on expensive food. 25. Renga. This traditional dessert featured soft dates stuffed with walnuts and covered in roasted flour cooked with butter. Flavored with cinnamon and cardamom, ranjanak was both rich and naturally sweet. Many families prepared it during religious holidays, offering guests a homemade treat that reflected generations of Persian baking traditions. 26. Zolbiya and Bamithis syrup-soaked pastries were among the most anticipated sweets during Ramadan. Zolbiya resembled delicate, crispy spirals, while bami looked similar to small fried dough fingers. Both were soaked in fragrant syrup flavored with rosewater and saffron. Children eagerly waited for these treats, making them one of the happiest memories carried from Iran to California. 27. Persian tea with nan-e-nak hadchino. Persian gathering truly ended without tea. Strong black tea poured into delicate glass cups was served alongside nan-e-nak hadchi, small chickpea flour cookies flavored with cardamom and topped with pistachios. Friends and relatives could spend hours talking over endless cups of tea. In many Los Angeles homes, these quiet conversations helped ease homesickness while building a new community far from Iran. The story of Iranian immigrants in 1980s Los Angeles is not only about politics, migration, or starting over. It is also the story of kitchens filled with laughter, recipes carefully written by hand, and grandparents teaching children traditions that might otherwise have disappeared. Every pot of Ghormeh Sabzi, every piece of Tahdig, every skewer of Kabab Koobideh, and every cup of Persian tea represented an act of cultural preservation. Today, Los Angeles proudly celebrates one of the largest Persian communities outside Iran. The dishes that were once quietly prepared behind apartment doors are now enjoyed in restaurants, festivals, and homes across the city. Yet for those first immigrant families, these meals were never simply about food. They were memories served on a plate, connecting the past with the future and proving that no matter how far people travel, the taste of home can always remain close. If you enjoyed discovering these forgotten Iranian immigrant dishes, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with friends who love food history. Let us know in the comments which Persian dish you'd most like to try, and join us next time as we uncover another fascinating chapter of culinary history from around the world.